Hello everyone. Today we are going to look at making these paper stars. These are from a site called Instructables, and it's a great idea. They're just single pieces of paper, and there's one sheet, there's another sheet, and there's no glue involved and no taping. And you can use any kind of paper, any color paper, but we're going to just try one with a white piece of paper first. Okay, so let's get started. I'll move these up to the top in case I need them for a sample. There we go. So if we start with a plain white piece of paper, there's a ton of folding in this. Okay, lots and lots of folding. And I'll try to go as slow as I can. So first thing we do is we fold it in half both ways. So now I'm doing the vertical fold. Alright, vertical, line up and down. And then I'm turning the paper around. My fold line is like this. And then I'm going to fold it horizontal. Okay, so that will give me 4 equal sections. So if I open it up, there we are, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, while the page is this way, horizontal, we need to fold one piece up, one edge, and make it so that the edge goes to the middle, the fold that you just had, right? Just like that. Okay, and we push it in, and we fold it. So what you've done is you've created, 2 equal pieces there. And you do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to turn the page away. I'm going to move this in a little bit. I'm going to turn the page away and I'm going to move it towards me. It's just easier. Right? I like to fold from the bottom up. So there, now when I have the page horizontal, I have 4 equal pieces. Okay, and now we turn it this way. Right, so the page is now sitting vertical. And we do the same thing. So we take this one edge, and we're going to fold the edge to match this middle line, this middle fold. And so I fold it in like this. Right? And I'm going to turn the page around and do the same thing. Go like this. And then fold it. Okay, and now the folding starts getting a little harder. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now I have 16 squares or 16 rectangles. Okay, that's pretty basic. Now we're going to start doing accordion folds. Okay, and you want to hold the paper vertical to start, right? And so accordion folds, I mean, a piece and then a piece and piece and piece. So it's like you're folding and folding and folding. So I'll show you how it works. So now, like I showed you before, we have 4 pieces. Okay, now you take the first section down here, and you're going to fold this in half. And the easiest way to do that is to fold it and match up with that one fold line. Okay, like that. Right? You took it from the bottom and folded it up to match that fold line that's there. So if you bend it, you can see the fold line. Okay. Now we're going to start doing the accordion fold. So you go like this, right? And then you flip it over, and you take that bottom piece and just fold it on the existing fold. There was one there already. Okay, so then you flip it over again, and we just keep doing this, the accordion fold. You take all this, right, and this edge is going to go along this fold. Right, so you can fold it all in half, and it gets a little tougher to see, and it's not going to be perfect. Right, you just have to kind of look where the fold is and see if you got it close. You can always bend it up like this to see if you have it right as well. Right? And then you flip it over again. Right? So you keep flipping it over because you're doing an accordion fold. Right? See, my line's off a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, just fix that a little. Right? So you're just doing an accordion fold the whole way now. Okay, now that fold is easy because the fold already exists. So you turn it over, same thing. An accordion fold, right, and fold it so that it matches where that other fold is, or close to it, right, and you turn it over, another accordion fold, turn it over, and another accordion fold. Okay, so when you open it up, right, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections. Okay, you have 8 sections. Now we do it all over again. Okay, so we can flatten it out a little bit, and I start with a piece that folds up like this, right? So now this is where it gets a little tighter. You fold it, right, and you match where that fold is, okay, because there's already a fold there. And we've gone this way, and now we need to flip the paper over. So each time you do a fold, you flip the paper over, and wherever there is a fold to begin with, it's easy to do. So flip it over, right? Another piece of the accordion. All right, flip it over, and fold it again. Flip it over, right, and fold it again. Flip it over, right, and it's always easy when you're doing this on the existing fold, right, and fold it again. You're doing a lot of folding, a lot of pressing. Like this, and again, getting near the end, and again, right, that one's easy, and again, and keep going, keep flipping it over, because it's the accordion, they're all opposite, right, and one more, and that edge is done, but we're not quite finished yet. Okay, so press them tight. So now we open it up, right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it the other way because I see the original folds here fold that way. So I'm going to turn it this way, and I'm going to open it up, and I'm just going to see where those folds are that I made originally. There's one, there's another one, and yep, there's another one. Okay, I just want to make sure that they're there because I need to see them. So there's my original folds, right? You can see them all. So now we need to do the same accordion fold, but we're going this way. And it's a little harder because this is all ridged because we've already made some folds, right? So I need to go like this and bring the edge up to where that fold was, right? There's a fold there, okay, because we did that already at the beginning. And we do an accordion fold. So we do the first one this way, and then we go this way and go along the existing fold, right? Then we flip it over again, and we go like this, right, up to that edge, and then again an accordion fold, right, and then there's our other fold edge there. We bring the edge, the bottom edge up to match that folded edge, okay, and you can stop the video at any time if you want to catch up, or back it up, and then fold it again, and then fold it once more. Okay, now we're almost done. Most of the folding is finished, okay, and then you'll notice that it's nice and springy, but we do have to make a cut so it gets the right shape. Okay, so when you see, it's a little tough to see on this camera because the paper is white, but as you look, there's different squares. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16 squares across, right? And you want to go 2 squares in, right? 2 squares in. You can kind of see the 2 squares, and we're cutting that off. Okay, we're cutting this piece off. All right, 2 squares in and cutting that whole section off on the end. Right, so go straight up. Keep going, cutting it off, and there we are. And you can save this piece for later if you want to use it for something. So now we have this folded piece, so we want to keep it horizontal and fold it back up. It's already ready to go. Okay, and here we are. Okay, and if things are uneven, that's okay. It does take a little bit of practice. Now we have existing folds here, and we're going to just keep folding it in a accordion fold this way, this way, this way, this way, and those lines are already there. Some are going to be a little off, but that's okay. All right, you keep doing the accordion fold. All right, back and forth, back and forth. This one is going to be a little crooked, but I'm not too worried about that. So keep going and press it as hard as you can. Even bang on it a few times, maybe put a book on it. Right? And now when you open it up, this is what it looks like. Okay, we're almost there. This is the fun part. So on each end you have some of these pieces that are flared together, right? And they're both pretty much identical. And now we need to mesh them together, right? And they do fit together with each other. Okay, so for example, if I take one end here and one end here, I can take this piece, right, this corner, and put it into there, right, like that. And you need to do that with all of them, right? And this is where the camera might not pick up exactly everything, right? So if you fit it in, right, see how I'm fitting them in to each other, right, like this. And the next one goes in. I'm having a hard time keeping it straight for the camera and doing it myself as well. Alright, so that's how you, and you just you mesh them together. Alright, you mesh them together like that. And I'm going to just do my best here. Actually, I'm going to try to do it, and then I'll show you how it looks. So if I go like this, it's always the same way. So I'm actually taking these on the top and I'm pushing them. This one is going on top of that one. So I have to do the rest the same. Right? And this is one of those things where after you've done a few, you kind of catch on to how it works. Right? It's a bit of a pattern to put them together. There, and then now I'll show you what it looks like when you're done. So it kind of, I got one not quite working out for me here. There we go, almost, there we go. It's in. Right, so they slot together. See, and they'll slide in together to each other. Right, just like that. And then they slide, and what you do is you push this out, and it's okay if you make it straight, because you have to make it straight to slide together. And you need to slide it together so you have two squares overlapping each other. Right, two of the square shapes overlapping each other, and then you can fold that edge back up again, like this, and like this. Right, and yeah, it might seem a little thick on the top, but that's okay, because what you're going to do is you're going to take two. See, this is the first one, right, which is that one, and it's very thin because it does get thinned out. And then you're going to make a second one with the same size and do this, right? And you can even take a third one, and I haven't drew yet, and put it inside as well. A little fussier to get inside. Not sure. There you go. There, makes it more full, right? It's kind of neat, and it does look better actually with different colored paper, because then you can see the different layers inside. I'm not sure what color scheme is the best, but so anyway, that's how you make a paper star. No glue, no tape. Okay, hope you enjoy it.